Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Frostpunk in the normal first scenario. A New Hope, I think. A post-apocalyptic survival game. We're trying to build up the last surviving city in the world. If we look at the world here, it's pretty bleak. But our city does look nice. We have this nice heating tower in the middle and some nice little tents around. It is still pretty cold. We just at the end of last episode researched steam heater thingies, steam hubs that spread the steam from here to further places. Because we check out the heat overlay, we have a lot of houses that are cold and we need to heat them. So I'm building one right now, we need more steel to get another one, and in order to do that we're building a workers' hut over there, whatever that is called. Now, we also... Well, we're building a street to here, and I think what we also want to do is build another resource depot, but that also needs steel, so we're not building resource depot right now, because we're constantly capped on coal, and I think it would be nice to have more coal around, just for bad times. What else? I have moved myself a little bit here on the screen, so you can see the discontented hope bars now and the pop-ups that come up here. I'm now hiding the technology and the construction buttons, but I don't think that is a big deal. We have a bunch of people who are out of work. So what I'm interested in doing here, I think, is generating a second scout team. I cannot because we need to upgrade it. Fine. So we probably need more technology for that. Okay. We lost one scout team when we rescued these guys from some polar bears, and unfortunately probably also lost all the resource they had on them. Oh well. Let's just unpause and go here. We have a lot of sick people because we have this cold issue, but I am hoping that the steam hubs are going to fix that soon. We could build another medical thingy. I guess that may not be the worst idea here. People, I think... No. Health? Health. Well, the medical post only costs wood. And we can put it somewhere in the area of this new steam hub that we're building so that it will be properly heated. I think that will be fine. Let's just build it here. So we see we're treating 10 people, and we also have 10 other sick people. 20 other sick people. It's quite a lot. Let's speed this up a bit. And for some reason the game started actually on normal game speed when I loaded it, so I lost a couple of days that were not recorded because before I realized that we were not paused. I was a bit unhappy with that. Our main job here is to find another settlement. We have our scouts running around looking for stuff, so we are doing that. Some event happened. First amputation. To save this patient's life we had to perform an amputation. As a result, this person won't be able to work. We must do something about it. Consider signing the care house or prosthetics law, or I see. Well, we can check out the laws. What does care house do? We have to wait 1 day, 1 hour to sign a new law anyway, but what would this do? We could build a care house, which means people will be living there, they eat half as much, and they hope will rise slightly, so that seems fine. What was the other thing they said I could do? Prosthetics, or prosthetics would be after care house. Okay, so maybe in a day when we can sign a new law, we should think about getting that care house. For now we have an MP2 that just does nothing for us. It's now free time with another event popping up. Survivors reach the city. A group of survivors reach the city. They're tired, need a place to rest, a bite to eat, and perhaps some medical attention, but they're ready to lend hand however they can. Good, that's the survivors that came here. They did not bring my food that I had gathered, so that's unfortunately as expected. But we need homes for those guys, right? Or did I already build homes? And it feels like we have no homeless people. 1 amputee, 10 people being treated. Yeah, let's unpause and continue here at fast speed. Very fast speed. Ah, another event. Wow, event after event. More sick beds needed. Because there were a rising number of untreated sick. I will open a new medical post. Yeah, I'll just open a new medical post. Let's see if this does it already. It does not... Ah yes, health score promise fulfilled. Hope rises. Excellent. So we fulfilled our promise, we got some hope. I have no people working on this thing because we have too much coal anyway, and there's already a big stack of coal sitting around here, still waiting to be gathered. I also think When we placed this sawmill, I thought that we would have to have a gathering post near it for people to actually grab it, like with the coal thumper, but that's not true. So when this sawmill here is done, we're going to place the next one in a more strategically, advantageous. What is happening here? Hunter's Hut. I want you to be in max workers for sure. We have a lot of people to feed. I'm thinking about whether we should get a third Hunter's Hut. I don't know if that reduces efficiency or anything. No, I don't think it does. What about heating though? Let's check that heat map mode. No, you're fine in the Hunter's Hut. We just need that steam thing over here to heat these other houses pretty desperately. Also, I think I'm gonna want to turn on... No, you are on. Never mind. We have heaters in these houses, but even with the heater, it's pretty cold. And it's not that cold outside anyway. And we are in 2 days and a bit. Temperature's going to drop again to even further bad stuff. What's happening here? What are you guys doing? Where are you running? Scouts have returned safely to the city. They brought even more people. Right. I forgot about that. So now I have tons of homeless people. And why are you running out here? I don't get it. Let's build more houses. And let's try to build them around where this heating thing is. To, well, use the heat as efficiently as possible. So we have 32 homeless people, so we need 4 new houses for that. I do at some point want to research the better house tech for sure. Let's build some streets here. Oh, we have new tech. What did I just research? Have I been having the new tech thing for a while here? I probably did. Now, I think we're gonna go up 1 tech level here soon. I'm not super interested in steelworks yet, although we do need steel. What do steelworks do exactly? Extract from 1 iron ore from deposits and process it to deliver up to 40 steel per workday. That should be pretty useful to get. I lied. So we do want it. Coal mining, not super interested in that right now. More scouts is interesting. Generator power and range upgrades are interesting. We certainly totally want to do that. Unfortunately, you can't see what these techs do until you have them. I think the tech upgrade here is, yeah, it's for all parts of the technology tree, so I only have to do this once. Question is, do I get steelworks first? I think I do the upgrade, well, once I have the wood for it. So we have the chance to grab other things if that happens to become necessary. And we're out of food. Did I build that third Hunter's Hut? I don't think I did. I do kind of want it. So many people, I think we need this third Hunter's Hut. Even if... well, food. It also needs wood, unfortunately. How's my sawmill doing here? It's still... no, that's not my sawmill. You're my sawmill. It still has some wood together. Probably gonna have some hungry people soon. Mustn't shirk from our duties. 2 homeless? Why is... oh, you do not have a road. That should stop you from being homeless. Right, I just built a street. But I don't have the wood for that either. How am I so low on wood? I assume I also need wood for building a sawmill. I do. So building a new sawmill right now doesn't do anything. We have our scouts not busy. Let's send them here. And there's scouts number 2 because, as I said, I lost scouts number 1. Now, first of all, get me some wood. We got a tiny bit of food here at night, but that's gonna drop off so quickly, yeah. I think as soon as we have 10 wood, I have to build a sawmill because we're really out of wood. I don't know what you guys are doing. Are you just extracting wood here? I can't see. Can't zoom in further either. No idea what they're doing. Whoa. I see. Zooming out a lot leads to map overview. Okay, there's 11 wood for my sawmill. A lot of people are hungry. Let's build me a sawmill. I need to move this back to a position where I do get very confused if I rotate the map too much. This is about the rotation we had earlier. I do not want to destroy any wood, so I guess we do it here. I guess this is fine. And then we do the street. No. I mean, don't have the wood for the street at the moment anyway. Give me some wood. Come on, get me wood. Get me wood to build a street. Because I really want to then have wood to build a sawmill, to then have wood to build the things I actually really need. Try to build you a street again. How much wood does it need? 5 wood we get to here. Let's go like this. And then like this, so we actually have wood, a street connection. And go up to high speed again. Wood, 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 wood. Coming up, coming up. Good, good, good. Let's connect the last house here. A tiny bit of wood. And then the next wood is going to go into what? Why are you not working? Gathering post. Storage near capacity. Okay, and you've gathered everything else around here, I suppose. Yeah, you, on the other hand, definitely want workers in that gathering post, so we get some more steel. We do also need that. Event. Frightened patient. One of our people is facing death, but he's still refusing amputation. He keeps screaming that he doesn't want anyone to touch his leg, and he won't change his mind, even though gangrene will kill him in a matter of hours. I will cut off his leg anyway, and have him left as an amputee. I think in the future we can probably use our amputees for something. Let's go for that. You are my sawmill. Absolutely send 10 people there. Coal is still super full, so no issues with that. You're probably very cold. Let's turn on the heater. And that's probably also true for you. Yes. Doesn't help much, but I guess it does a little bit. What are you being so cold? Oh, it's my coal thumper. Fine. Since it's not working, I don't really care at the moment. So we have tons of wood here. What do we need that for? We definitely need to gather more food, I think. So let's drop another hunter's hut and have it where? I mean, they do kind of heat themselves. Oh, we also need to build another heater as soon as that steel comes in, which it's not because my street building is wrong. This looks wrong. Let's focus on that first. Complete that street. And then build me a hunter's hut. Kind of want the main heating areas to be left for houses for now, I think. Because we do have these internal heaters. Let's do it like this. And apparently you are connected to a street. That's nice. And we still have 51 wood, so we can finally start researching the new drawing boards. Upgrade. Cool. The new steel mill really coming in handy. Not steel mill, sawmill. Cold homes. You have to start heating 2 of the cold homes within 2 days, then keep them heated for 2 days. Start heating 5 cold homes within 24 hours and then keep them heated for 2 days. Huh. I do want to do this. The question is whether we get the steel quickly enough, and I don't know. So I assume this is going to give me much more reward than this. I'm going to promise to do it in 2 days. Let's heat some homes. And then as soon as we get the street done, why is this not working? Something is wrong here. Good thing I didn't promise too much. Well, it might still have been too much, but for some reason this is not being built. Right? If I just do this, is that gonna work out? Somebody gonna come and build that? Yes. Okay. Somehow with this deposit here, that was didn't really work. So, 10 people. Why are you not working? Storage near capacity. What? But I want you to collect the steel. You're still doing that, right? Yes. I would assume. Let's have a lot of people in there. Get me some steel. That gets me coal, but I'm not looking for the coal to be harvested. I'm looking for the steel. Why are you not harvesting the steel? Exclamation mark. Can I turn this on and off? No. So they should be gathering steel. Maybe because it was the end of the day, it didn't quite work out as planned. What are you? Hunter's hut. Since you hunt at night, I believe you hunt at night, right? I want more hunters in here. Who do I have? I have tons of unemployed people, engineers and children. So we take some workers out of jobs that can be done by children and or engineers. And so this is all children, right? Right. Hunter's hut can only be done by workers, apparently. Stockpiles don't need to be worked. This is only engineers. Gathering post can be run by other people. Let's go to none here and run the children instead. And then send the workers to this workers' hut. Hunter's hut. Okay. And I think hunting is done at night. So we have a lot of sick people because we have heating issues. Once we get that steel, I promise you it's going to be all better. If at the start of the day we don't really get any steel, I'm going to just send people there manually. Explore this for wood, steam cores, and food rations. Food rations, yeah. Take these resources for sure. The shed is comfortable and well equipped with emergency supplies. There's notice posted by the round door. To all scientists, if you use any supplies, remember to notice the quartermaster upon return to the city. This means there's another city out there. A signpost by the trail points in two directions. London, 1,934 miles. Home, 27 miles. Sites discovered, Steel Bridge. So there's another city in 27 miles. Interesting. I really want to check out the Steel Bridge. I think I'm gonna do it. Yes. Last time we sent our scouts to continue with stuff in their bags. They then died. And we lost all the stuff, but I just gonna hope that we don't lose our whole scout team again. Now, what I was waiting for? New day, right. Give me time, give me speed, and then give me steel. Yeah, steel's taking up, very good. How much steel do we need for the heating thing? Heat, health, no. Resources, food, tech. Here, steam hub, 20 steel, okay. Go, 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 guys. Keep on getting me that steel. And 16, 17, 18, another event. Food quality. People are complaining about the quality of the food. I don't currently have enough food to do this. I have rise in discontent, unfortunately. We see that, yeah, that's a lot of extra discontent. Yeah, we're gonna have to solve our food issue at some point. And sooner would be better, obviously. Come on. 20 steel, though. Go to fast speed. There we go. 20 steel. Build me another steam hub. And I want to heat as many houses as... Wait. Did I already have a steam hub here? What are you? No, you're the fighting arena. Oh, it just shows... For some reason, on the heat overlay, it does show the fighting arena happiness overlay too. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Check out the cold houses. 3 over here. Why are there 2 here? This is interesting to me. It's the storage. Right. So I probably want to heat these at first and then heat these later. So let's close the heat overlay and put a steam hub like... I do want this house to be covered, so it must be here. Yeah, we're doing some sort of double heating of the center, but I guess that's not the worst. We have tons of wood, so we can go for another technology, assuming it still needs a lot of wood. What was I looking at? I wanted steelworks. I also wanted more scouts. I do want generator power upgrade. What does that do? Temperature in all heat zones raised. That could be very, very useful for the cold times. Sawmill. Charcoal kiln. Let's grab the steelworks first, because steel seems to be needed for a lot of things now. And we're very limited in the amount of steel that we have lying around here. So many people that are not at work though. What could we put them to work doing? So this should be enough heating around here to fulfill our pledge. 3 houses, right? Tent, tent, tent. Yeah. I think we promised to do 2, so that is fine. Do I want to build another medical thingy? We have 20 sick people. Let's just build another. Feels like a bit of overkill, but then again, can't go wrong with having enough medical. I think later on we can just tear them down and build better ones, or just upgrade them, I don't know. But I know that there are better medical buildings around. Let's go to high speed. More sick beds needed. I will open a new medical post. I promise. I guess that's useful to increase the hope. Scouts have reached the Bridge of Winterhome. Explore. Ooh, we could find an automaton. We stopped at the edge of a deep white ravine, marveling at the steel bridge spanning it, even more so at the huge automaton sweeping snow from the roadway. It would be possible to send the machine back to our city or disassemble it for resources. No, I want to have it. I want it to work for me. I mean, 2 steam cores. We haven't used steam cores yet, but I think they're very important later on for building a lot of buildings, and you can't actually get steam cores otherwhere. And 91 steel, nice. But this automaton is going to do a lot of work for us once it finally arrives. I am going to send these scouts home for now, just to make sure we get those resources before we go out again. It does cost some time, but I do want the resource. I don't remember if there was food among them, but if there was, I definitely want it. We will find out in Winterhome. Finding the bridge to Winterhome proved that we were on the right track, but raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the automaton under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations to it all, but people are growing anxious. Hope falls slightly. We have a lot of hope. Discontent would be worse here. Let's put up the speed again and put a bunch of people in the healthcare thing. Oh, it does always need engineers. That's interesting. So we can't just use all the people we have on providing healthcare. They actually need to be trained. Doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you need to train people? No, of course it makes sense. Yeah, going slightly down in the health and the sick people. We have 4 amputees already. Yeah, we lost a lot there. We take a new law yet? I was looking at, what was it? Something with the amputees. Care house. Sign. Must build a care house. They eat half as much and hope will rise slightly. Are no longer in the medical post. Yes. Definitely don't want my amputees to be in the medical post. Let's build a care house. It also needs to be warm, I assume. Can probably be on the border like this. Looks a bit wonky, but I think this is the placement I would have. Yeah, this is not... Yep, like that. And then we build it some street. I like a lot that they put the build me a street button there. That's really cool. I'm not building efficient street routes because it doesn't seem to me as if that matters to the game, but we'll see. So this should hopefully remove some of the amputees from our healthy things to do. Ooh, note of thanks! A note was left for the doctor who performed the amputation on the frightened patient. It reads, "Thank you, I was in terrible pain and blinded by fear, and my choice would have doomed me. I may be without a limb, but now I live. Hope will rise slightly." So the guy was so afraid of having stuff amputated that he just wanted to die instead. He did not die, and he's happy about it. That's pretty cool. Very fast game speed. Something's happening. He went down to normal game speed. Why? I don't know what changed. I also don't know why we're getting steel so slowly. Doesn't say how fast you're doing it here. Time to get out of bed and back into the fray. Yes, yes, yes. Or was it night again? Yeah, it was night. Promise broken? Oh no! Hope falls, discontent rises. Look at this. Because we had the day 10 frost coming in, and that led to some houses. I could at least give you a second to react to it, right? I mean, I could have looked at this and pumped up the generator level earlier, but this is annoying. Right? I mean, because we had not only to heat some houses, but then to keep it up for 2 days. And apparently, the second the temperature changed, we got screwed on that. See, we could have just pressed that button and be fine for a while we can still do the overdrive. But yeah, that's very harsh on our discontent. We need to work on that eventually. Chaos promise fulfilled. We get some hope back, but not even close to what happened when we just broke that promise. You are not working because you're too cold. Let's heat you up. So we have more people in treatment, yeah, like that. You can run at maximum people, and you should work at maximum people. I guess we lost some people around here. Sawmill. We lose that many people. Probably all got sick. Coal is actually starting to go down. Work shift starts. Good, good, good. So we should be getting steel, yes, and wood and coal. We can't run this generator in overdrive forever. Not for very long, even. We got tons of wood and food, which is very useful, and a steam core from our scouts. Let's go and look at weather station or the large convoy. I'm gonna go for the large convoy and look for more resources. Where's the button again? Why can I not? Oh, I can't send you there. Can't send you here either. I'm confused. Oh, I need to select the scouts. Okay, like that. Maximum number of scouts reached. Yes, I am aware of that. We are full on wood actually, and we can now build our steelworks. So let's do a couple of things. Let's build those steelworks, and let's see what we can do with all the wood we have now. So steelworks are apparently built on these things. Steel resource place thingy-mobobs. Okay. And I think I just drag a road over from... Oh no, from here. Yeah, it does cost wood, but right now wood is not our biggest of issues. Just do it like this. And have it going. Now, more wood. How do we spend our wood here? You're not working because you have no food to use. That makes sense. What can we construct? That would make sense. I want to build the better houses, but I don't have them yet. We could build another fighting arena, and I think that's a good idea. So there's the one that we have, but we want to cover as many of these other houses here with it as possible. Maybe like this, or like this. This seems pretty good. Or here. Probably does need to be heated as well. Does it? Let's see. Where's our other fighting arena? It is here. It is chilly. No one is fighting. It doesn't really say. It doesn't have a heater, so I assume it does not need heating. It might be wrong. But if it does not need heating, then let's build it here outside the heating circle. And make a lot more people happy. We do have to deal with all this discontent. Why are so many people hungry? We have tons of food rations. That doesn't make sense. Just go and get some. Gathering cost resources depleted. Okay, you're done here. Let's just have you disassembled then. Turn off the heater, and there's a button for disassembling this, right? Yes, like that. Gives us wood, which currently we can't store. Can I cancel the dismantlement? Yes. Can we build a new storage? What did that need again? I don't remember. Resources, resource depot. It does need steel, but we do have steel coming in now. We have that steel mine thing. This doesn't need to be heated, so let's just put it out here. At least it's going to be somewhere close to the steel, not that I know if that matters. So, new workday. You get... Oh, workday ended. Never mind. Let's crush you. And you... Resource For storage not specified. Okay. Gonna set it to wood for now, I guess. Oh, I can only do... I see. Still gonna set it to wood for now. And again, I don't think it matters, the placement. I might be wrong, but it doesn't look like it matters. What does matter is that we have our heater going off here, and... Ooh, we're not researching. Oops. I do want better heating, so I don't have to run in... I know I don't have the steel. Soon. It was a mistake. I should have gone for that first, because now we're gonna have to turn off this thing in a minute. Not far away here from exploding, 88%. And turning it off is gonna make more people sick, and then we're gonna all be unhappy. Let's go to work. Yeah, gather me some steel really quickly, please. I think I'm gonna turn off the overdrive. I see. Yes, I do see. I wanted to just stop it. Now that's gonna make things chilly again here. Yep. Very chilly indeed. Let's turn on your heater and your heater. And whatever you are, your heater is also on now. It's probably a tent. We need people in the steel mill. Really don't have a lot of workers anymore. And we don't need people working this or this, so that's fine. And as soon as we have the steel, come on. Workday starts, there's 10 steel, technology tree, grab generator power upgrade. And hopefully we'll make it through the cold, so we can research that. Hopefully we'll survive the cold until we've researched that. That's what I should have said. Okay. But we'll see whether that works or not in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, tell me down there in the comments if you like this series and if you would like anything else to be different here. I still haven't seen, well, this is just episode number 3, and there's only episode number 1 up while I record this. But still, I would like to know whether you guys like me going into these things sort of blind, or whether you would rather have me have more expertise before I do videos on that. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.